Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Good Podcast. Today, we're gonna eat your soul. I'm Aidan. This is Caffit.
Hey guys, I came back from I saw Troy McClure jacking off the fish again.
This is Random Gyro.
Yes, I'm the gyro in that gyro meat.
You're the Gyro from
Am I the only one
Rob the
concerned
Robot.
about Troy McClure jacking off the fish again?
No.
This is Austin Winch, and
I am the biggest wench.
then we have Willie the Pimp.
Willie the Pimp, it's me. I'm the biggest trap in this server.
All right, and their fat will be in the description, so go there. Would you like to share your SeaWorld story with us, Catbit?
So, what did I do at SeaWorld? Well, we went on some rides. I went to the Atlantis one. I fainted on the Manta Raid coaster.
You
Pathetic.
fainted?
Yes, I fainted for a while because of how fast it was going. Pathetic, I know. Also, when we were going to see... Also, when we went to see, like, the fish, like, we caught Troy McClure jacking off yet again to his, because of his fish fetish or something.
Did his left leg go numb?
Is jacking off a sport?
Wait, I thought
Hello.
Troy McClure died. Why would he still be alive and blowing off fish?
It was... Apparently nobody saw it. I was...
Man, you need to stop taking shrooms, man. I'm gonna fuck you up.
No, I'll never stop smoking shrooms. I love God, what the hell is...
Dude, I hear fucking the loud house in the background. What is that?
Yeah, who's watching the Loud House? It's a loud house. It's a loud house.
Hey, okay, speaking of Loud House, who do you ship Lincoln with? I ship him with the baby.
No.
I ship Lincoln with Clarence.
Yes!
That makes sense. And
I
it's
ship Lincoln with his black friend.
Yeah, I mean, his black friend has 2 gay dads, so he's probably okay.
Oh yeah, he does have gay dads, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like apparently
that's
like a
so
bunch of
progressive.
homophobic Christians wanted the show canceled when that episode.
No, they should cancel the show because of the cringy fandom, not because of the dads.
I wonder what went through their heads or whatever. Like, did they think about it for like days on, and they were like, maybe we should add some gay dads. I want to know how that boardroom meeting went.
I also know that one of the sisters is bi,
Yeah.
How? How do you know this?
because, like, one time she sent a note to this chick, this one punk rock chick. It was funny.
Was it the punk rock chick?
Funny because she's dead.
Yeah, it's because she looks like a tomboy, you know.
You know something weird? I was looking for some cringy Loud House fan art. Next thing you know what? I found a comic, and it went like this. So the girl goes to like Luna's house, and he's like, "Hey, I got your note and stuff." And then she thought she was gonna confess to Luna, and then you're like, and then she calls Lincoln, and she thought it was Lincoln who said that. No, he's like, "Yeah, baby," and then they start making out and banging, and then Luna's sitting at night hearing them bang, and then she pulls out a gun and shoots herself while Luann's making jokes.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I want to find that one guy that made the "I'm sorry, John, I was so hungry" comic, because that's the best comic ever.
I have the comic. I can send it to you.
Oh my god, I
That
already
comes-
have like 10 different versions, or not versions. I already have like that comic saved on like my phone. My other computer, this
so
computer.
hungry.
It's so
Hey,
good
and I
though.
was
It's the funniest thing ever. Whenever somebody says, "Show me your favorite meme," I always go, "I'm sorry, John. I was so hungry."
Hey Aiden, I was gonna ask you like, will you like put this drawing I linked in the Artist Dead channel and put it on the video while we're talking?
Yes.
It just like It just makes me laugh that there are people out there who considered The Simpsons an 80s cartoon. It was just only one episode that aired in the 80s.
Yeah, it's more of a 2000s show because that's when it really like became popular.
Exactly.
Aiden, when
People.
when is your voice gonna lower? Just for God's sake.
I know.
For
It's
like
all right.
bit of a year.
If you watch some of my old videos, right, you'll hear I sound like a baby.
You
Like I
sound
legit
a
sound like a
baby.
9-year-old.
You sound like
Well,
a
you-
toddler.
Okay, let's get right into the news now.
And guess what came out today? The Wreck-It Ralph 2 trailer.
Oh man.
Didn't Wreck-It Ralph 2 already trailers come out?
Hey-o.
Hey guys. I'm gonna wreck the internet.
How?
I'm gonna cut it down.
And no, someone has to say that in Ralph's voice.
I'm gonna legislate net neutrality. That's me, Ralph.
I'm gonna buy half off on Nerf guns and fidget spinners.
Oh, fuck you.
I'm gonna do the Harlem Shake.
I'm gonna do the Gangnam Style.
Ralph working. Or better, Ralph watching Ralph the Movie Maker. It's like, this guy's really angry.
Man, this guy, this Ralph guy, he really doesn't like Zack Snyder.
Jack
And then the real Zack Snyder pops out and is like, I know, I've been trying to kill him for years.
And then, but yeah, the movies, the trailer was, I don't know, something. People are probably not gonna like it since it's got like product placement and it's just like a bunch of
It's
Disney.
the
icons.
internet, duh.
But
It's
you
gonna be a
know,
Rule 34 joke.
Oh, the Shadman cameo.
no, they wouldn't be that desperate. Or they could get like Zone and be all family friendly.
I don't know. Solo bombed, so you don't know if they'll panic.
Oh.
Yeah, literally
so-
nobody went to go see Solo.
man. Wow, a Star Wars movie bombing in box office. That's wow.
That almost gave Walt Disney's racist heart a steady beat of hatred. It's like it rises
The
from its
Jews, they
grave.
didn't spend their money on it. Those filthy Jews.
Fuck
Oh, well, I
you.
wasn't
This
gonna
isn't
say
an
that, but-
anti-Semitic podcast, and Disney didn't hate Jews. He hated women.
He hated women.
That's why you put him in the painting department.
Yeah, the ink and painting department.
It's like, they won't go out with me, so I'll. Or better, he keeps like.
No,
trying
he's
to
like
find,
Elliot Rogers. He pulls out a gun like
You-
mid inking.
Walt
Oh.
Disney was the original incel.
No, Disney had a wife, and he like had some kids, so Disney wasn't an incel.
Oh.
No,
was,
he was just like some child or something.
He was like a
Dave.
man-child. Well, he wasn't like John Kay. John Kay was just. a
No, he was
fucking-
like the real life Mickey Mouse when it came to how much of a man child he was.
But Mickey
Like,
Mouse was like a
someone-
straight man with no personality, so I guess Disney was just a guy with no personality.
Did you know Walt didn't even draw Mickey Mouse?
Yes, it was
Yeah.
Oob Iworks, and
It works.
Next
it
up.
just annoys me that people say that that Walt Disney created Mickey, even though that's
Oswald was a
not
better character.
Blame his like
Yeah.
fucking corporation for like creating this like cult of personality around him.
I don't know, here's the thing, like, Disney was more of a businessman, not an animator.
He was an ideas guy. He was like able to get this vision across to his like workers.
And
But
if
yeah,
they
like,
questioned they'd be fired.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like
So-
like Aidan said, Oswald is the better.
it's no wonder why Hitler liked Disney. They had a lot in common.
Wait, Hitler liked Disney movies?
Yeah, Hitler really
I mean,
liked Disney stuff.
Hitler was the first. I mean, Hitler was the first guy to draw fan art for Disney.
What?
Yeah.
Yo!
I mean, there haven't been people that drew fan art, like, you know,
He
comics.
drew his OC and he sent it into Disney. Like,
No, this is what. No, he actually like drew fan art of Disney's movies. Like he mostly Snow White and Seven Dwarfs.
You think he drew like pin-ups of Snow White?
No, this is what Adolf Hitler drew.
It's sad. He could have been an animator if he decided like moving
Well,
to America.
he
not
could have.
be a-
but then,
Dude, imagine
you
if
know,
we were
Walt
talking
found
about
out he
Adolf
was
Hitler
dumb.
like he was God right now, like he's like Walt Disney's right-hand man.
Yo.
No, Disney's God. Hitler's the devil because Hitler killed people.
Yeah. His Doc and Sleepy look good, but his Pinocchio looks like shit.
Well, you know, I'm glad he still drew even when he was like killing Jews.
Hey, that rhymes.
Oh my god, that's actually some pretty good art. I'm surprised.
Wait, this is actually from him?
Yes.
Yep, it was from Hitler. Are you surprised, Austin?
Because I thought his art sucked.
No, his art was just average. Like, he got rejected from that art school because I don't know why.
It's because he blamed them for being Jewish or something.
Aw.
I keep thinking the real reason he was banned because he was like one of those humble bragger guys
What the fuck?
who wouldn't
I
shut
thought,
up
like,
about how great he was.
At
I
least
thought
he's
his
not
hatred for
CalArts
Jews
drawing.
I
No, that can't
CalArts
be real.
Hitler, that is a terrible idea.
Someone probably
Hitler,
did
our
it.
first ever graduate.
I'll commission someone to just draw Hitler in the CalArts style.
Yeah, he'll
Oh my
probably
God.
charge you $14.88.
Oh my god, I found one! I found a CalArts Hitler!
You did? Yes?
You want to
Send
see
it, send it.
Here it comes! I'm gonna put it in Art Has Died.
Oh god.
Anyway.
No.
Oh my god! He's doing the okay sign? He's doing the good podcast sign.
Game
I
theory.
gotta show these images.
It's
Game
weird to
theory
think
is
like.
the good podcast anti-Semitic.
Do you think like Hitler would have been a totally different person if like he didn't join up with that party, or do you think he'd just still be the same way?
I mean, everyone in Germany was pretty anti-Semitic at the time, you know? But that was just because Europe was. They were always suspicious of Jews.
Europe was the racist.
I thought they just hated the gypsies.
They hated anyone that wasn't, like, of their, like, ethnicity, you know? I mean, shit, a lot of Russian Jews were slaughtered by the Russians because, you know...
Oh no, not this guy.
Oh, God, this
Oh, God.
asshole.
We need to get him on this podcast so we can just like hear him rant. And
We should hear him, like, we'd be, like, in defense of Thundercats Roar and how I wasn't working on the show, was trying to suck up to everyone else.
Who's the guy who drew this called? Or are you guys gonna message me his name?
Nico Colio.
Nico Bellic.
Nico
Yes.
Bellic.
He
think
did
it
a
would be
Loud
better
House
podcast.
ripoff for DreamWorks.
Nico,
He
let's
was
go
mad
bowling.
at fans because they kept asking him to go bowling.
Oh, you mean the guy who created that Too Loud show for DreamWorks?
I
Yeah.
think that show looks like a Loud House ripoff. Does anyone else?
I actually applied to that show. They didn't make it.
I mean, they did get Busy Pop working on it, but still.
I know like one person who worked on it.
Who?
Someone I used to go to school with.
Oh, was it Aatrox or
Yeah, how come the main
No, it wasn't
cast looks
A-Track.
like just variations of Lincoln Loud?
Yeah, that's the.
And like
Is it because of the white hair?
it's like similar to Butch Hartman's art style, and like Bunsen is a beast. It's really like
Oh hey, did you know
Don't-
Butch Hartman has like a new like property coming out?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Elf Detective, which is like, isn't that just like a cartoon version of that movie Bright?
oh no.
Oh, with
No
Will
offense,
Smith.
but that movie came out first.
With
He
Will
saw
Smith.
that movie and he was like, "Wow, I need to make a cartoon out of it."
Have you guys ever seen that one show on like MTV where they parody cops but werewolves, vampires, and zombies?
Oh,
mean
wasn't
like
that?
that
Oh, I
one
remember
for
that.
Ugly
It's Ugly
American?
American.
I
What's it
like
called?
Ugly Americans a
It
lot.
was on Comedy Central, not MTV.
I thought it was.
Get your
By the-
get your Viacom channels right, Aidan.
By the way, I'm waiting for Mars
it's
Reviews'
not
part
that.
3
It's
of the
actually
Comedy
like a-
Central
It's actually like a cops parody. Like they actually like a like they would actually like go out and they would and it was like a live action show that is acting like it's reality TV, but they go around and they just catch werewolves and crap. Like it's literally just like only werewolves, vampires, and zombies, nothing else.
Oh, I see how it is. Racism.
I know, right?
Yeah, this is a wait. We need to get back to the
Or
Wreck-It
the other
Ralph.
mythical creatures like Asians.
I think he said raisin.
I said Asians.
No, we
Hey
need
guys,
to get.
can you imagine like if we're applying for a job and like people know we were on the good podcast and they just look at this one for a background check?
Oh my god, yeah. And they're like, oh my god, they're so anti-Semitic. It's the anti-Semitic
Let's delete all the
podcast.
anti-Semitic stuff from the podcast.
We're not anti-Semitic. We're just making jokes. I'm only saying
Hey,
that.
I mean,
hey,
I
don't want
Austin,
to
here's what I gotta say.
bad
Here's what I gotta say. It's
Yeah.
not a joke unless you make it a joke.
Well, we are
Like
making
our
jokes.
lives.
Just like when Michael Kramer made a joke about saying the N-word. That was so haha funny.
He said the PewDiePie word.
He said the.
He said we were
Goddamn.
noobs.
Yeah, he said the Keemstar word, not the PewDiePie word.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, the
Yeah.
Keemstar word.
So, Wreck-It Ralph, the new movie. What are your thoughts on it?
Oh, it's okay.
It looks all right, but like I'm still gonna see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one was pretty good. I expected
I
good
really
things.
like the first one.
People think this is just an excuse to shove a bunch of like Disney properties in here, which is kind of like the fucking.
It is.
point.
It is.
You know something weird? You know when Snow White came out of nowhere, when they're like, "You're one of us," and then she starts singing out of nowhere. For some reason, that made me laugh.
Yeah. And
It's
that,
kind of weird seeing like a Pixar represented in an actual Disney movie. I don't know why.
yeah, but you know, I mean, I like the Disney princess models. They look like the dolls, except a lot cuter. You know.
Yeah, and actually, they look better than what they usually do. Especially for some reason, like Elsa and Anna look better than
Yeah.
Oh
Elsa did in
God,
Frozen.
Snow
Yeah.
White looked disgusting in her old movie. To be
Yeah,
honest,
they're actually like.
Dude,
Yeah.
Snow White looks adorable in this one.
No, I'm saying in the '30s version, she looks disgusting.
Yeah, that was
to-
when they were still trying to like draw humans, like rotoscoping them.
Oh
It
yeah,
was just-
rotoscoping didn't work out very well, did it?
Nah.
No, but I was.
Fine, I guess.
You know, I was more shocked that they had a Star Wars in it. Like, what if like Disney loses the rights to Star Wars or something?
Oh,
They're not
no.
gonna lose the rights. I mean, I don't know if they're. I don't know if
They've
they're gonna
lasted
like.
like 100 years already.
But hey, now that like, what properties would you like to see represented in Wreck-It Ralph 2? I'd like to see them reference Wilkins Coffee.
I want them
Yes!
to. Oh no, have Kermit the Frog just like it would have. Just like have Kermit the Frog swearing at them like.
No, I want him to like. I want Wilkins and Wonkins to appear, and then like Wilkins shoots Wonkins. That'd be really funny.
I want to see.
Or they make Sora.
Oh my god, yeah, what if they met Sora? That'd be so cool.
Yeah,
It is like a video game movie.
The Kingdom Hearts guys, like
It'd be
Sora.
interesting if like they had Mickey in that movie as a cameo.
They have King Mickey.
No, like No, not. No, I'm not saying that game. I'm saying like the actual Mickey Mouse.
They should have
Mickey
a.
Mouse isn't real though.
Now, which
I'm not-
version would they have? Would they have like the 30s or like the generic peach?
They should
colored
have the
one?
Fantasia
Oh
one.
God, I want them
Well,
to
with
use
that
the.
said, podcasters, I actually have to go to a family event. It was nice being on this delicious podcast with you guys. You guys are awesome and shit, I guess.
Yes, we love
I
you,
think I'm
Austin.
cool, but you guys are cooler, so.
Oh,
Love
thank you. That means a lot.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much,
Austin.
Austin.
Bye, Austin.
For
We're gonna miss you, Austin.
Don't
I know,
forget Austin.
I must go. My planet needs me.
Pancake, milkshake, pancake.
You know, yeah. Bring you know, Jacob, you did bring a good point. I really hate the peach-colored Mickey design so much.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's okay. It was more or less just like
It
the
just
animators.
looks. It just looks so clean and. It just looks so corporate and clean, and that's one of the reasons why I hate it so much.
Hey, at least he didn't look like the 40s Mickey. Have you seen the 40s Mickey?
How does he look like?
That's what we're talking about. The 40s Mickey.
That's
Oh,
what I was.
I like
Oh, that's what they
Fantasia
call
Mickey. Fantasia Mickey's the coolest looking one.
Fantasia Mickey was the peach-colored Mickey we were bringing up.
I don't
Yeah,
care. I
like
like the
when they wanted to
Fantasia
make
Mickey
him
the
like
most.
a white guy.
I like
even though
that.
he's just
I
a
like that
mouse.
variation of Mickey though. Like I don't
Look,
even like care for
look,
like.
Look, I just have a problem with the eyes. Okay, it just. I don't know.
I don't like.
I always
the
had a
new-
problem with the pie-shaped eyes. I liked them when they were just like those black ovals.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
So far, like Paul Rudish's like Mickey Mouse is probably my favorite.
Oh, it
Oh,
is
same
great.
here. But yeah, like I'm saying, the problem with Mickey Mouse's eyes, it's like if you were to redesign Sonic and like have him with these kinds of eyes. Honestly.
No.
No more Sonic talk.
Well, Sonic is kind of was inspired by the 1920s cartoons, like Mickey and Felix the Cat, so he does count.
Yeah. Oh, hey
Right?
guys, I forgot to like say something about rotoscope.
What about
Remember
Rotoscope?
when? You remember when like Warner Brothers did rotoscope? Do you know who they rotoscoped?
Oh no, who?
Hitler.
Oh my god.
Why
What
did
they
like
rotoscope from him?
rotoscope Hitler?
They rotoscoped Hitler.
Oh, it was that Daffy Duck cartoon, right?
Yeah, they rotoscoped him.
And like they just like I just remember like he just like Daffy just comes into Hitler and just smashes his head in with a mallet and
I'm
just
disappointed that they didn't just like go see Hitler and like trace over him.
I really don't understand like it just made no sense. Like Hitler just turned around and just stared down at Daffy.
And then the rotoscope just ends.
Yes.
You can definitely tell when it ends.
Yeah, when he gets smashed in with when he gets smashed on the head, yeah, we.
It's honestly one of the
Wait, I'm
funniest
looking at
things.
this.
It's just honestly strange that Disney and Burrs refuse to show these shorts anymore.
Well, you're talking about like the World War II shorts.
Yes, I want to see them desperately.
Well, they were more or less just made for propaganda reasons. It's like, what can you do with them, like after you've like won the war or lost it?
Well, I'm interested in seeing how these cartoons manipulated soldiers into thinking the enemy was evil.
It's actually very
Uh,
complicated. It's not
oh.
that simple.
Let's not talk about like the World War II shit. I don't want people thinking we're
Guys, hold up.
Nazis.
Let me just read the entirety of Mein Kampf.
Mein Kampf.
No, I'm not
Well-
reading Minecraft.
You might as well.
Oh my
This
god,
is
I love
already
I love
Hitler
the like I
podcast.
love the German translation of just my struggle. Like it's like you're reading like a diary or something like, "Oh my
That's
god."
literally what it is a diary.
It sounds like he calls it my struggle because he's trying to relate to like people in the hood.
Oh my
It's like
god,
a
yeah,
white
the
guy.
struggle is real.
I was trying to be a good artist, but they kicked me out of the art school.
You sound like Elliot Rogers right now.
You sound like a privileged
Hitler
white kid.
was the original incel.
Hitler was the original Elliot
I
Rogers,
was-
yes.
Screw you, Jacob.
No,
I
what
was
if
gonna
Hitler
say
was the
that.
original Chris? Was it- what did
He
you-
was.
Screw
was just
you,
mediocre.
Jacob. I was gonna say that.
Well, fuck you.
Fuck you too.
Wait, who are all the incels that we've listed off in these podcasts? We got Chris, Elliot Rogers, Hitler.
I might be a future incel.
You're already an
Um,
incel, Catbit.
Well, we said Disney was one, but that's not true since he actually got married.
John
And
K.
he was actually loyal.
John K's an incel.
Yeah, he's an incel.
Doug's not an incel since he's married too, and he's married to a fucking land whale.
Oh yeah, nostalgia critic Doug Walker.
I think
The guy
Ethan
who
from
runs,
Control Alt Delete is.
the guy who
Oh, yeah.
runs
Oh, yeah.
channel.
Fuck yeah, Lost celebrated its 10th anniversary this weekend.
Yeah, I celebrated.
I was gonna say doesn't the guy who run Channel Awesome count as an incel? Or...
Yeah, he's one.
Oh yeah, who else? Andrew Dickman.
Does
is he
Juwario count? I mean, Juwario is married.
Tim Buckley.
Is Andrew Dickman an incel?
Yeah, he's an incel because like he was a piece of shit to his girlfriend.
Yeah, and he did rip off, and then he did plagiarize one of her O's.
Oh, that's even better.
Oh, wait, is Blue Spike an incel? Does he count, or is he too young?
Screw
No.
Blue Spike.
Blue Spike, he was like a troller. He was like the fucking ween of weens.
He's the Clay Claymore of Chris Chance trolls.
And you know who's the savior of incels?
Who?
Clyde Cash.
Yes, Clyde Cash.
We need to get Clyde Cash on this
No,
podcast.
he's
We
probably like retired.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, imagine like you retire from trolling. What do you think that's like?
I don't know. You just go back. You just like get away from the internet for a
You
bit.
just get a
and
job
start
and
going
get
on
married and
TV
have an
farms.
actual real life.
And then you keep all your photos of your trolling days in like a scrapbook.
Yeah, and show your children and be like, one day you will be on Kiwi farms.
oh no, we can't get Clyde Cash. He's 41.
Does Clyde Cash have an Encyclopedia Dramatica?
Yes, he does.
I'm pretty sure all the major trolls have their own pages.
Even the Pickle Man?
Yes, even the Pickle Man.
The Pickle Man is a hero.
He was. Oh no, Clyde Cash was Peter Dramatica before.
Hey,
Cash.
Ivy. Hey.
Oh.
I love
Yeah,
that
we-
video so much where Chris confesses his love to Ivy.
But we can't get Clyde Cash.
Oh my god, somebody should
Video
like.
for you.
Anytime Chris blew a kiss, I wanted to like vomit.
Yeah, you can smell it for some
It's
reason.
like honestly, that whole video is worse than For Julie's Eyes Only.
Oh, every time when like he blows a kiss, like you could see the fucking his breath on the camera.
Every time I drink Fanta, I think of his Navy, and it just makes me want to throw up.
Yeah.
And that's saying much because I love Fanta.
No,
Man, I haven't
don't
drank
that
Fanta
shit.
in months, man. I can't
man,
I can't
same.
drink it the same way.
Same here. You know, I haven't drank in a long time. Back when I was like 4 years old in New Jersey, we used to have like this beverage called Pony Malta. God, that was some good stuff.
I don't
That was-
drink soda because I'm fucking pure boy.
No,
Yeah, I don't
Pony-
drink soda at all anymore. Actually, I drink this one stuff that's like it's like 0 calorie carbonated
not-
drink.
It's a non-alcoholic soda. That's what Pony Malta is.
Okay, guys. But yeah, movies are shit. Solo came out. Did anyone see that?
I don't give a fuck.
And I honestly don't care
cares?
about Star Wars. Yeah.
Who gives a shit about Star Wars besides my dad and Lil Cap, of course.
Probably Austin probably cares about Star Wars.
I don't know if you saw it, but I'm glad that it was a failure because I'm getting tired of Star Wars films.
Oh my god, people are
Star
finally
Wars is
starting to
good.
realize that they have low quality control in the movies and they just make a Star Wars movie to get money.
Oh, apparently, like, the film was, like, greenlit because, like, the execs were, like, impressed with how, like, Han got his last name.
Really?
Yes.
Someone explain to me how it went.
I can't really explain the meaning, but just take my word for it. It's really exceptional.
Okay.
You guys remember that
Gotcha.
one, like, Star Wars Connect thing that's like, I'm solo, I'm going solo.
The Connect?
I love that one JonTron video where he's like, oh my god!
Oh my god.
Good. That was great.
That was
video.
somehow a better video than, like, his fucking Starcade shit.
How dare you?
I like
that.
Starcade, yeah. I mean, I don't really care about Star Wars at all, but Starcade was pretty cool.
Man,
Yep.
It was nice to have a consistent flow of JonTron videos that are as entertaining as,
At least JonTron.
Like-
Look, JonTron's passionate. The thing he's not making that much videos is because controversy and stuff. He just wants the controversy to die out.
Don't we all want it to die?
Yeah, I feel really bad for John. I mean, he makes one Nazi joke and then like the whole internet flips out for years.
Who's
Yo,
that one
we're
guy
dead.
Who's that one guy who started this all
It
problem?
was Destiny.
I hope he gets doxxed and
No, Destiny like left Twitter because he's such a fucking exceptional fag.
I hope.
Whoa, that's
I
just
hope,
an anti-Semitic podcast thing right there, man.
What
I hope
happened?
I hope Destiny gets doxxed and shot in a back alley.
Jacob called Destiny an exceptional fag.
Jacob is the
Jacob,
reason.
maybe you're the exceptional fag.
Apparently, he was actually all for like legal distribution of child porn to like get pedophiles.
Oh my god!
Oh
What
my
the
God.
fuck?
No.
Okay, so he does deserve to get doxxed then.
Yeah, and he's also like this fucking SJW acceptant.
Oh, an
Just uses-
SJW.
He
does
just
more
decides to
reason.
like. He just like acts like one to like deflect like whatever problematic shit he does.
Oh, an SJW. Another reason to dox him.
I wish
You guys remember when Jared Fogle, yeah, that's his name. When Jared Fogle got beat up in prison.
No.
Yeah, that was great.
Isn't that Pro Jared or something?
No, he's
Jared
the
Fogle.
Subway guy. He like
Oh,
Don't you
Jared
remember?
from Subway.
He got beat up and he got.
yeah, because like one of the prisoners was very anti-pedophile.
And he
You know-
was like really religious and crap, and he was like, "Man, God's gonna tell me to beat."
It's like that one comic where the Joker saw Nazi and was like, "Fuck you! I may be crazy, but even I think Nazis are worse than me."
Yeah.
Did Jared Fogle die in Did Jared Fogle get raped in prison?
No, he's
No.
actually like the king of pedophiles in prison.
Oh my god!
He's like, he like has this like reputation, like you don't mess with this mofo. He fucking has like
Yeah, he's the
Thousands.
ballers of all the pedos.
thousands of fucking little girls.
He will swallow you.
He will swallow you
Will
and
swallow
your
your
little meatball
cum.
sub.
He'll shove his giant subway inside of your daughter's donut hole.
I just love his Wikipedia entry. He's an American former spokesperson for Subway restaurants and convicted child molester. I think it's really funny that it turned out he was a pedo, because like
He was like, "Oh my God, Subway must have been like flipping a lid when all this crap came out about Jared.
Subway is like never been the same again. Like
I'll
lately
never
they're
get
doing-
mayonnaise on my sub again."
You're like, who is this guy? I don't know him.
I mean, what is Subway doing nowadays besides like burritos and junk?
no, I mean at
Subway's
least
good, yeah, I
Subway
like Subway.
decided to like cut ties with him, unlike with Disney and Lassiter.
Ah man.
It's like
Hashtag
What if
loose
Jared
Lassiter.
was the next Disney princess and we didn't even know it.
no, he wanted because he's a guy.
No, but he could be a
I
convincing
mean the
Disney
next
princess.
the next Disney princess would obviously be Tom Green.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Lassiter, he came back to Disney and people wanted to get fired, which I agree with, since he shouldn't be. He's probably still going to be harassing women.
He's giving the unwanted hugs to everyone.
He's giving their unwanted hugs.
Can you imagine if he, the first thing he comes back, he'd be like, "Hey, I missed you," and then he gives an unwanted hug to one of the people he apparently
They start
harassed.
yelling "bad touch."
Bad touch.
Oh my God!
Lassiter
Did you
got
guys
the
ever have
cheese
to watch
touch.
those videos on good touches and bad touches in elementary school?
There's good touches, there's bad touches, and there's the cheese touch.
I don't want to know what a cheese
Not-
touch is.
Oh,
You don't know about the cheese touch?
I think Jacob has the cheese touch.
don't we all have the cheese touch?
You don't remember the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie, or like just the books in general, where like if you touch like a moldy cheese on the floor, then you have the cheese touch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty big thing in elementary school. You just touch a kid and you go.
I remember, like...
But
I
me and my
remember
friends,
when
we
the
came
new
up with a
film
new
came
one
out.
that only got big in our classroom or whatever, and it was called the Sweaty Loser Nerd Touch, or or you have
guys,
like 5
I'm
seconds to
reading
get rid of
on-
it, or else you're called a Sweaty Loser Nerd for the rest of the day, and it was like the meanest thing ever.
Oh yeah, I'm reading Clyde Cash's Clyde Cash's Quickville wiki entry. Apparently, he got married to Panda Halo and has a daughter for some reason.
Good for Clyde.
I mean, apparently he feels sympathetic for Chris Chan now for some reason.
Man, I wish all this was real. I'd laugh so hard.
What?
Like, do you guys
that,
ever wish that the Clyde Cash saga was real? Like,
I mean, I think it was real.
Honestly,
no.
I
Like,
wish
Clyde Cash
that-
definitely doesn't have a mansion. He's not Lee Hottie. He's not taking Julie and Blanca and Megan and all that stuff into his mansion.
Megan.
Megan. But he's not
We need
taking all the people into his mansion. And a bit of me wishes this was all real, because it's like a teen drama, and like in Chris's head it's all real. But like,
Do you remember when Chris doxed Megan just to prove he's not into incest?
Oh my
Oh my
god, what is wrong with him?
A lot was wrong with him.
I'm not
Whatever,
surprised.
he's gonna die in a couple months or something.
Yeah, he's gonna die from like either being crushed in his house or like, or just dying from diabetes or from
he's probably gonna
starvation.
or he's probably gonna die from someone not taking care of him.
Yeah, he's never gonna get that mommy.
Yeah, I
figure.
like that one video online of Chris crying over money and stuff, where he's like, "Buy my Transformers."
I'm a trans
My Lego.
bitch.
My video.
Transformers.
I can't. I mean, you know, at this point, fuck. Shit, I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot. This weekend is the 1-year anniversary of the Randy Stair shooting.
Oh my god.
No, that's like in 2 days.
We need to celebrate. No, that's on the 8th. We need to celebrate with like a live stream.
Yeah, we gotta do a live stream. Who knows when like this thing's gonna happen? I don't know when like this podcast is gonna be uploaded, but like it's gonna be way out of date.
I mean, at this point, I think we're like so far behind because Aidan's a lazy asshole.
I'm not lazy, dude. I literally just got on my summer break.
Oh wow. We'll get to work on those. We'll get working on those
Get to
podcasts. Back to
I'm gonna
work.
sleep, dude. I was planning to edit one like after this, but I have
It's
to
like
like.
Off the video.
It's like that one episode of iCarly where Sam like had a sweatshop.
Oh my god,
back
yeah.
to work. Back to work, slave.
I'm only literally like 2 podcasts, 3 I'm only 3 behind.
3 behind and 5 in the bush. I don't know.
I was planning to just edit one right after this, and then edit one at like 2 a.m. when I hate myself and I want to slave over my computer. That's how the late hours are for me. I just edit crap, or sometimes I'll record crap and then try to edit it. I'll get like 10 minutes in and I'll realize that it's a garbage video.
Yo,
like,
what the hell? Nintendo's re-releasing Nintendo GameCubes for the Switch. What?
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah,
These Nintendo GameCube games.
No, like they're releasing Nintendo GameCube controllers with like Here, let me
that's
show you.
That's for
Honestly, I would
Smash.
prefer the GameCube controller because that's the best controller.
I've
No,
never
what-
played the
this is-
GameCube controller.
This is what the GameCube controller for the Switch looks like.
Let me see it.
Wow.
Give it to me.
That's weird.
All right.
So it has
no,
like
these look fine.
it has like 4 buttons. Like there's
It has the Nintendo Switch Plus, minus, and the home button for some reason. It just looks weird.
I don't know, I can
Like
live
we
with that.
basically have 2 pause buttons now.
You know, it'd be a great game, Akari Warriors. That's a great co-op.
Isn't that like the AVGN video where like it's like Rambo and some other retard or
Yeah, he's
Schwarzenegger?
like, yeah, he plays with fucking Kyle Justin, and it's
yeah,
really
he plays
cringy.
with It's not cringy. I like Kyle Justin. I love the cameo they did in the Angry Video Game Nerd movie with Kyle Justin and Mike Matei, where they're like, since they couldn't be at the filming location and they had to manage James's channel, they had to do it in front of a green screen.
Yeah.
And it's so obvious.
Yeah. Toxic Crusaders.
Gotta make that thing as campy as possible.
Oh my god, it was a really good and campy movie.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it mainly because I'm a pretty big nerd fan and I have a huge bias for anything nerd.
Me too. What's your least favorite episode of the AVG and everyone?
My least favorite?
Probably. Hold up, I'm gonna have to look at his channel. That's a tough one. He's got so many gems, especially like the first 100 are all gems.
I don't know, what's yours?
I really didn't like the Rob one.
Really, the Rob one was like one of my it probably is my favorite one. I love the Rob one. I'd say probably. What's that one called with like the Sub-Zero crap?
Oh yeah, the Mortal Kombat spin.
I like that one.
Really?
I think my least favorite
I
one
think
was the
it's-
Planet of the Apes one.
I like the Planet of the Apes one.
Oh
It's
yeah,
pretty
the
good.
Sonic 06 one was pretty lame.
I like both them.
I like that one.
I really like
Also, the Darkwing Duck one wasn't that good.
the Mega Man games is also probably one of the best ones he's made.
I
like,
kind
in
of
my top
liked
5.
the Darkwing Duck one mainly because
I like the
of,
Darkwing Duck one a lot.
Honestly, one of my personal favorite videos of the Nostalgia Critic would have to be his Oblivious video.
Wait, Nostalgia Critic?
No AVG.
No, I meant AVGN. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, his
that-
Polybius video is actually pretty good. I remember I had to every time a new
Please don't-
AVGN comes out, it's like a family tradition now to gather
Please
around the
don't die.
TV
Please
as I
don't
hook
die.
up the Xbox to
Yes, we gotta
one of the
dox
bigger TVs in the house, like a
Please
flat
don't-
screen or something, like
Please
the
don't
biggest one in the
dox
house, right? And then we all just gather around the TV and we watch like AVGN together, and
That's wicked cool.
yeah, it's
Your
like
parents, you watch AVGN with your parent?
yeah.
Yo, my
Why
parents.
is your parents so fucking cool?
We also watch Rick and Morty whenever an episode comes out, but not everybody in the
they're
household
not that
hates it.
cool then.
No, hear me out though. We watched season 3 all together, but everybody in the household soon began to realize that it's actually not that good of a show.
Oh, thank God. I thought they were like stupid for a moment, but your parents are the best. Better than cats, slightly better than mine.
Oh
You
god!
guys
I
don't
hope
know nothing about
I
my
bet I'm gonna
parents.
be sent to Jesus camp again if they appeared.
Yeah, they're gonna send you to Jesus camp.
It's gonna be like that one episode of South Park where Butters is confused.
I'm gonna play. Imagine like if.
Well, I'm not curious, Dad.
Hey,
I'm
have-
curious.
Have you ever like had your parents walk in on you while watching like a show on Adult Swim or Comedy Central?
No, they walked in on me when we were watching Freddy Got Together. I was like panicking. That
They
was-
were like, "Oh no! I hope they don't see the horse cock."
They didn't. No, thankfully I closed the window when it got to the scene of him beating the lady with the crippled girl with her in the legs or something.
Yeah, your fight or flight instincts kicked in.
My flight or
That's what happens to me. I always click on that little like bottom right button
It's like,
that
you know,
closes all of your
whenever I'm
windows
watching-
immediately.
And I'm afraid my parents are gonna catch me, and I'm like, "Oh no! I gotta like open a new tab or exit."
Yep, that's what I do all the time.
Well, if I open up a new tab, it goes to Google, and they know that I'm covering up tabs because they always sift through them. But if I just click on the bottom right button and the Windows thing where it closes every single
s-
window,
I swear it's
they
kind of
just-
creepy how people tell me like I could sense danger from a couple minutes ago or something.
Yeah, it's your ghost senses are tingling.
the Spidey.
I think one of my friends jokingly said that this is why I call myself Capit or some shit like that.
You cap it, yeah.
He's got 9
I don't know. How did we
lives,
get our
locked and
How did
loaded.
we get our nicknames?
Yeah, like Jacob, why do you call yourself
Mako's gay.
Gay?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Okay,
his
so
Discord
my
name.
nickname is. That was just something I came up with, but it was originally known as Jack Stripes 2.
But
No.
why did you call yourself Jack Stripes 2?
Because Jack is a nickname my stupid brother gave me. It was like short for Jacob, and Stripes 2 is a reference to Stocking's weapon. She has like her like stockings turn into swords. Both are named Stripes 1 and 2.
What about you, random hero? That's like
When I was younger, I wanted to come up with like a name for myself because I'm like, I'm going to be a YouTuber and I want to be random as fuck.
oh my god.
And I'm like,
You watched Ass Def, didn't you?
No, this was way back then. This was like 2007 or 6.
I wasn't
Damn.
Ass Def around.
No, this was like
that was.
slightly
Hold on, I'm gonna look
after,
up the
probably-
first Ass Def to see like.
That was like 2011,
Really? All right.
I think. Yeah.
No, the first one was 2008.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
really
really?
early. I remember watching it back in elementary school.
I
and
like
everything.
trans.
I don't know. That's when I discovered Astiv, like 2011.
Yeah, the first one has like 60 million views.
I don't know why I discovered it late.
You know, it's funny, like, Tom actually hired, like, some 16-year-old to animate that for him when it was the first...
Yeah, and that 16-year-old. No, wasn't he like 13 though? Tom was 16, and I think the animator was like 13.
Wow.
Now the
Even-
animator's swimming in like money.
Even
Yeah.
when
Revenue.
even when Tom
Well, I
still
don't
was
think
younger,
they ever
he was-
monetized it, did they?
He
Even
was
when he-
hiring like
Because
minors
even
to
then,
do
like
strange shit.
when they did the Marmite sponsor or whatever, he only got paid $100 and he split it 50-50, like literally $50 each between him and the animator.
Wow.
Yeah.
That Marmite. I'm
Marmite.
sleeping with your wife,
Why are
Harold.
you so terrible?
I'm really.
All right,
Wait,
Randy,
so-
here, continue about your name, yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna call myself random something. I'm like the random guy, the randomizer, and I'm like the random hero. I'm like, hey, that sounds good. And I'm like, I'm gonna be big on YouTube, and it never happened.
Same.
Thank God that never happened because I don't want you to become like iDubbbz and like get your videos like demonetized.
Like
Yeah.
you, like my, like luckily I never did anything.
Yeah, you
Um,
never like made vomit cake or hair cake.
What
No,
about
I
you,
mean-
Catbit?
I made one video on my YouTube account, and like Mars Reviews kind of jokingly made fun of it on a podcast one time, and like a bunch of his Spurg fan base was like sending me were like insulting me and such, and like I just panic and delete it. It's no longer online. I have it saved on a flash drive, so yeah.
God
Beg
damn
me
it!
all you want. I'm never gonna release it.
But what about
Is
your
every
name?
internet reviewer a fucking asshole?
Oh, wait, what about your name though, Catbit? Now I'm confused. How does it have anything to do with your name?
No, I think he thought like, I think like Catbit thought that random asked. I mean, you asked him like what videos he did, but we're talking about how we got our nicknames.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my nickname, yeah, I just used that nickname from an OC I created. That's it.
Really?
What am I supposed to explain this?
I don't know. Everybody's got such a weird like history with their names.
I don't know. What about yours, Aidan?
Mine. Well, I was actually like 10 when I was Gamer Boy Aidan, right? And so like, what happened was that I was in cahoots with like this other YouTuber that had like 10,000 subscribers, that like that did like H1Z1, the Calling, and all those like popular games at the time. Like, and he was pretty much Alley A at the time. Like, he would sit there, he would get like free capture cards and stuff to review, and I was just in cahoots with him and all that stuff because I don't know why. He never heard my voice, so he didn't know I was 10 years old, so that's good. But I did make Roblox videos, so that probably gave it away a little bit. But but I was talking to him one day, and he was like, "Hey, man, your name kind of sucks." And I was like, "Yeah, I know. I've wanted to call myself like Game Aidan or Game Boy Aidan or something to do with a Game Boy." And then he was like, "Hey, how about Gamer Boy Aidan?" And I was like, "Wow, you're genius." And then he never talked to me, and his channel got taken down for some reason. I've never heard from him since.
Made anti-Semitic jokes in one video.
No, he probably, yeah. I'm gonna look him up right now, see if he ever made
Either
it.
that or he said the PewDiePie word.
Oh my god, yeah!
That's what happens to all the fucking Let's Players. They say the PewDiePie word.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're on Twitch, and then like a dorkly writer will like make fun of you and then fucking hate it.
Dorkly's the most autistic website I have ever
It's nerd humor for normies.
Yes, I fucking hate nerd humor for normies. So
Is it-
pandering.
I just hate
Yeah,
the
his
Big
channel's
Bang
still
Theory
taken down.
for
He hasn't
that
made a new one. I
reason.
looked up TK4 Tomahawk, and he's still not in existence.
The Big Bang Theory is the worst example of that.
Yeah, definitely.
That's like nerd humor for boomers, which is even worse.
Ugh.
Like my
Oh.
fucking dad watches Big Bang Theory and thinks it's funny, and my
Oh
brother
my-
thinks it's funny as well. Even though my brother should have better taste, but then again, he
He
listens
plays
to
Fortnite.
the Adventure Zone.
Oh dear.
Has he played
Oh my-
Fortnite?
Oh, he
Oh my-
plays Fortnite too. I forgot.
Oh my
Oh,
god, I
no.
just
Like-
remember back 2 years ago, like there was these old couple who said like, "Oh, you're watching the Big Bang Theory? That's my favorite show on the TV."
I think they relate to it because they watched a bunch of minstrel shows when they were younger.
Menstrual shows.
Yeah, you know those those like vaudeville
So they
performances.
so
where-
they watch The View.
I remember. No, views for like fucking 40-something women, having.
Women who
So they
haven't,
watch Lifetime.
Yeah,
women
fucking.
who haven't gotten laid in years or something.
Oh my god, my
Now
mom watches
return
Lifetime,
YouTube.
and I
Men
sat
are
down and I
terrible
watched
and
one of the
will hurt.
movies, and it was really bad. It was like, this like guy is like, you've been bitten by a shark, young lady. It looks like I'm going to have to take care of you. Come on, let's go make out. It turns out that I'm a creepy man that wants to hug you and kiss you and rape you.
No, you know what the best Lifetime movie is? The one about the guy who gets addicted to porn.
Porn, oh my god, yeah, that's the
People-
best one. Oh my god, I love that
People
one so
like
much.
ostracize him. He just gets so fucking caught up in like watching porn. It's so pathetic.
It's like, buddy, you're not supposed to just like download it on your friend's phone or
Wasn't
like.
he on an MTV like MTV's addiction show or something?
No, this was the movie
This was a
Cyber
fictional.
Seduction. His
Like
yeah, that was
they
the title.
treat like watching porn is like the most out of this world thing.
Yeah, and apparently like remember that scene where where his like younger brother saw he was looking up porn, he was like, and then the excuse he came up was, oh, he was playing Grand Theft Auto, which is so much better than watching porn.
Oh my god.
Yo, there was this episode of True Life, where this guy talks about how much he's addicted to porn. He lives with his grandma, and all he does is smoke cigars and watch porno.
Why does he just smoke dope instead of cigars? No one smokes cigars except
And-
bigot.
Yeah.
Smoking on gin and juice.
You know something weird? There was another True Life episode where this guy had a foot fetish, and then he met with his online girlfriend, and then, once he met her, he started kissing her feet.
Oh, I like that one. Like My Strange Addiction, or like something like one of the addiction shows, where this guy's like addicted to like having his wife have like the smallest waist ever, and like she wears like she wears girdles like that go around her that are like tiny, and her like she's so little and tiny because his husband is obsessed with having a small waist.
This is
Okay,
this
I
is
vaguely
disturbing.
remember this one. I think it was True Life, where about this guy who was like straight, but he acted in gay pornos because they paid better.
Oh my
Ooh.
Oh my god.
I like that.
Yeah, you know, I was gonna bring this up.
How is
like, I
that an
remember,
addiction?
Like, this,
That's just money. Everybody
It's
likes
like
money.
true life, you know. It's like, oh, let's see these weirdos doing shit like snorting coke and making meth.
I like that one movie that's like it's called like Tickled or something.
What?
Yeah, it's like a documentary of these guys that that are hunting down like leaders of like this crazy organization where they get like athletes and stuff to be in tickling competitions to see who could withstand tickling the most, and it's like a gay
Oh my
fetish.
god.
I'm pretty sure that there's such a thing as like tickling fetishes.
Yeah, and it's like a tickling enduring contest, and it's to see who can endure tickling the most.
I have a question.
And
Does
it's just like
Quentin
grown
Tarant-
Buffman, and they interview one of the ex-ticklers or whatever they were called, and he's like, man, I really didn't want to. My mom was like, that's gay, don't do it. But it still did. They were gonna give me like $200, so I took it anyway.
You know something? If you want to know if it's a fetish, just look up the fetish and then like put DeviantArt.
Oh god. Yeah, I have a
Oh, I'm
Just
getting a lot of
type in
weird
Rule
ones.
34 right next to it.
I have a question. Did Quentin Tarantino direct that one movie, that Lifetime movie, the one with the foot fetish?
No, because why would he direct a TV movie?
Oh man, I was just wondering.
Oh, we got 10 minutes left.
Okay,
Well,
yeah, there's a lot of really bad Lifetime movies, like the Full House documentary. Holy shit!
Who cares about Full House?
Oh my god,
Full House
there's this
the
one
most-
Lifetime movie called A Tale of Two Corys. It's like,
What?
I haven't
Oh, is
seen
this
it.
about the? Is this about like Corey Haim and Corey Feldman?
Yeah, and how they got raped by Charlie Sheen, or as the movie puts it, Charlie Sheen's like, welcome to Little Boys Club. And it's like the creepiest thing. And like, you got like Corey Haim snorting cocaine and like Corey Feldman just like
Wait.
surrounded by a bunch
Wait,
of
Charlie
hoes.
Sheen like raped them? Holy shit!
Yeah, you never knew that?
No. Oh
Dude,
my
but it was
God.
like there's like this weird like 7-year law or whatever where like if you rape somebody and they confess it like 7 years later then it doesn't count anymore.
What?
like
that
something
is
stupid.
bullshit. If you're raped, you just tell people you got raped. Like, don't try to hide it.
like, unless Charlie Sheen threatened you with your life, then
Yeah, he's like, okay, I'm going to like make fun of you 2.5
Yeah, but
minutes.
they just like also it's not just about like the Charlie Sheen raping, it's about like how like you have like these 14-year-old boys getting addicted to like cocaine and drugs and like they're really like taking Molly and then just snorting a line of cocaine and then simultaneously making out with 3 hoes at the same time. Like
Man, you'd think like after getting raped, they'd be making out with more guys.
I think Charlie Sheen somehow did something weird with him, probably like drugged him. I never saw the movie, although I do want to see it just for laughs and giggles.
Jesus, this is so bad.
We should
Oh,
watch
there's
it on
also
their
the one,
podcast
the
sometime.
pregnancy pact about these fucking high school sluts like vowing to get pregnant.
Oh my
oh
god.
my god.
Jeez, oh yeah, all those MTV shows are really bad. You remember when like Jersey Shore was like a cultural phenomenon?
Yeah.
Oh my
Jersey
god, I
Shore.
hated Jersey Shore even when I was
They
little.
brought it back along with
Jersey
fucking
Oh yeah, they did bring
Jersey-
it back. Every time I walk in, my mom watching TV shows, watching Jersey Shore, Judge Judy.
Jersey Shore is the reason why I'm ashamed of going back to Jersey.
I don't care. They probably were like in Hoboken.
Jersey, they make it seem like Jersey is like this really exotic place to go, but in reality, it's just a really lame, like mundane.
Yeah,
place.
it is like a bland place. When
I mean,
It's
used
just
to-
like Indiana. It's just like Georgia. Like all these, like any state that's not surrounding you, it seems like a cool exotic place to go, but in reality, it's kind of mundane.
Yeah, I mean, someday we should all take a trip to like Nebraska.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Let's all go on a trip, guys.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm a.
No, we're gonna take that trip to Charlotte, to Ruckersville, and get blowjobs.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Yeah. I'll
Chris is
watch.
not
I have to
dead.
watch that, don't I?
He's gonna be dead
Can
soon.
I film it?
I mean, you know, this is
I'm not
it's
even
been this is the decade of random celebrity deaths.
Yeah. I mean,
Chris is gonna
it's
die
not just
soon.
random celebrity deaths. It's more of just like celebrities getting older, and I guess back then, like, you think that it's like a decade of random celebrity deaths, but the media didn't become like a real thing until like the 60s. So like, when all those celebrities came out in the 60s, they get really old, and now they're all dying off now, and it's coming in with a new generation that's gonna die off again. And it's just like the first generation of celebrities, I'd say, that are dying off. And it's just going to become a common thing at some point that we expect them to die after 40 years.
I'm hoping that, like, okay, who do you think's gonna die next?
We have like a Deadpool, like, member in like
We'll do like
the movie Deadpool.
we'll do like a dead celebrity betting pool. I'm
No,
gonna guess that Betty White's gonna die.
No, I don't want Betty White to die.
No, not Betty White. Don't bet on Betty White.
dies. It'll be a sad day for
What if
everyone.
Miyazaki dies?
Yeah, I wouldn't care. I mean, Takahata died, so you know.
Oh yeah, Satoru Iwata died.
Satoru Iwata's dead.
That's a sad day. He was a really good president.
Oh man, remember when Zero Good made a racist comment doing Iwata's voice just because like they weren't making new virtual console games?
Oh,
Aw.
that was distasteful.
I like
Wait,
that
who
new
did?
president. That new president seems like he's gonna do pretty well for the company.
Yeah, no, it's like a Zero 3B Good's probably gonna throw like a hissy fit at the Nintendo Switch for not
Oh
having
no,
the virtual
isn't he?
console.
Oh, that Enterbot. No.
Yo, Jacob, tell the audience who Zero 3B Good is.
Well, I forgot like who he was, but all I know is he was like a big Mr. Enter fan. I think he was very. I'm trying to remember. He hated Teen Titans Go, and he was like a. Was he a big Nintendo tard?
Yes, he was. He gets pissed. Nintendo forgets the virtual console. Or, like, whenever reviewers give like
About the
E-rated
virtual
games bad
console.
reviews,
Fuck that crap.
or like when an
Glad it's
M-rated
dead.
game
The
like
Switch
called.
is gonna. Nintendo's still gonna make terrible business decisions, and
Man,
we're
I
still
have
gonna
a
suck their
question.
dicks for it.
Does Nintendo even make videos on Nintendo things?
No, he doesn't.
Why does he call himself Nintendo?
Because it's like a funny haha joke.
A funny
mean,
haha
Danny-
joke.
Why does Super Mario Logan call that when he has nothing to do with Super Mario?
Super Mario Logan makes like
Super Mario Logan
stupid-
is the worst thing that ever happened to YouTube.
He makes like Yoshi plushies make out with other like Skylanders plushies.
I hate it whenever like I see kids watching Super Mario Logan video.
It's like, are you brainless? They're literally just playing with toys. Go play with your own toys.
Exactly.
Like
you
it's
see
literally
these-
just like, all right, you know that thing like This Is America? There should be a song about Super Mario Logan and how kids won't play with their toys and they'd rather be on their iPads watching people play with their toys. It's like a metaphor for this generation.
How would the song be called though, and who would sing it?
Oh my god, yes. I think it's a good point to close it.
Alright.
Yeah.
This was a thing.
Yeah, this was
good
a
one.
pretty good podcast.
This was the best podcast we've
Yes, this is the
recorded.
best one yet.
Are
This
you
was
sure?
a funny one, even though we lost to Shane and Austin.
Yeah, we
Shane
talked
and
about.
Austin are probably like we'll remember them in spirit.
We will.
Yeah.
I don't know. This was a pretty anti-Semitic podcast.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
we're
the
gonna
beginning
get
was so anti-Semitic.
demonetized.
I don't even monetize. How are we gonna get demonetized?
Simple, just remove the pootie pie word when editing.
No, but the thing is, I don't even
by the
monetize in
way,
the first
guys,
place.
Better upload this one soon. I can't wait to see what the title is going to be called.
we
Oh.
could call this one the Hitler tribute.
Well, if I had Hitler in the
No.
title, then, like, I literally
We call
can't
it
write
Artist
Hitler anymore.
Spotlight Adolf Hitler.
Oh
like Ben
no!
Mooney's video.
Well,
Then,
you-
then my
so we
channel would
can
get
end the
blacklisted
podcast?
if I had Hitler, like, anywhere in the thing.
Well, you can all go die in a hole because this is the good podcast.